Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Tin Man's Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I'm reacting to the evolution of Wolverine animated by the Taylor Animated Channel. Wolverine is one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time, and one of my favorite X-Men of all time. Like Deadpool said in Deadpool Wolverine, he was the X-Men. So without further ado, I'm going to turn these lights off, move the camera up here for you guys, and let's get this reaction on the road and in the bag. Okay, here we go.
Wolverine's live-action costuming hasn't always lived up to his potential, but how has he evolved on screen? Let's find out now. Animated. In the first film, Logan, aka Wolverine, often wears a Canadian tuxedo and a yellow striped brown jacket, while his hair is double coiffed. This lone wolf joins the X-Men and sports a black suit with circular X emblems, along with ribbed sections outlined with golden accents.
Now, this is the first X-Men that I watched. I mean, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, even though he's probably planning on retiring from it later on. But I remember this is the first one I saw him before I watched any of the animated Wolverines and any of the animated X-Men cartoons. Still looks cool. Almost looks like a motorcycle suit.
His strengths include regenerative healing, an adamantium-enhanced skeleton, and retractable claws. In this film, Wolverine helps take on immoral mutants to save a friend. The sequel shows Wolverine in his trademark white tank top, and his hair is exaggerated. His hero suit is refined, has a giant X on his chest, tapered ribbed sections, a higher belt, and the yellow piping is brighter.
He basically got an upgrade, so this is more evolving into an X-Men official uniform. Pretty cool looking, if I do say so myself.
He takes out Lady Deathstrike to get to Stryker, the man who previously experimented on him. In The Last Stand, his hair is poofier, and his suit has a duller yellow. This time, he helps depower Magneto with a mutant cure, and then prevents his love interest from going nuclear. In his origin film, a young James Howlett's claws appear for the first time. When older, his hair is less coiffed, and he joins multiple wars through many decades, wearing period-accurate suits and weaponry. Along with his brother, he's enlisted to join a mutant special ops, but in the 70s, Logan takes up lumberjacking and settles down. All this is shattered when his brother seemingly murders Logan's wife. He then agrees to add adamantium to his bones and acquires his classic leather jacket look. Wolverine goes after his brother and is later shot with a memory-stealing bullet. Taking place a decade prior in X-Men First Class, Wolverine opts out of the action. Following X-Men 3 in his second solo film, a now hobo Wolverine is cleaned up and brought to Japan. He mostly wears a pure black suit paired with an overcoat.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, this look is awesome just for like subtle street clothes Wolverine, but man, it would have been nice for him to wear a like X-Men style suit or just a Wolverine costume. But I get it. I think at this time he was trying to distance himself from the X-Men. Still a cool movie. I highly recommend watching it.
And is at his muscular peak. He protects his departed friend's granddaughter from the Yakuza and an adamantium samurai. While Logan loses his metal claws in the fight, the samurai turns out to be his not-so-deceased friend who wants to steal Wolverine's healing powers. But Logan gives him a long-overdue death instead. In Days of Future Past, Logan's metal claws somehow return. His suit is tactical, has added yellow and blue coloring, protective plating, along with additional straps.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like this one better than the one he had in parts 2 and 3. More like tactical Wolverine.
Logan's hair also has a touch of gray. He agrees to send his consciousness into his 1970 self to reunite Charles Xavier and Magneto to prevent a robot uprising. In a quick cameo for X-Men Apocalypse, a feral Wolverine is unleashed from experimentation. He's wearing torso straps and a wired headset. After having the best action scene in the movie, he's generously gifted some of his lost memories. In his final solo film, Logan is aging thanks to adamantium poisoning. His hair lacks its trademark styling, and he mostly rocks a full beard. He wears a fitted limo driver suit, and later on dresses casually, with a blue dress shirt and light brown coat. Also featured is the young Laura, aka X-23, created with Wolverine's DNA. She can deploy 2 retractable claws in each hand and singular foot spikes. Along with Professor X, Wolverine sets out to bring Laura to a mutant safe haven. On the way, they encounter a young Wolverine clone, X-24. This model wears dark pants, a gray muscle shirt, has a buzz cut, and golden eyes. X-24 takes out Professor X and later defeats.
You see, I hated this right here, but I'm glad that Laura was able to get one of the mantium bullets and shoot him in the head. But I hate that he got stabbed on the tree trunk and that killed him, which sucks.
It's the original Wolverine.
See what I mean? Man, that's painful to look at now.
Although Laura is able to bring down X-24 and then mourns the loss of her adopted father. But in Deadpool and Wolverine, a variant Logan wears a yellow suit with blue and black accents, blue boots, gloves, shoulder pads, and gauntlets, along with a red X belt. He occasionally...
See, now this is more comic book accurate Wolverine, bringing out the blue and yellow. That does look cool. I'm just glad Hugh Jackman came back to play Wolverine in an alternate timeline.
...a comic-accurate mask.
There you go. I was like everybody else when that scene happened where he put the mask on for the first time. I was like, yes, finally. He looks cool in that mask. It was about time.
With pure white pupils and ditches his sleeves to show off his true weapons. This film also features many different Wolverines that comic readers are sure to recognize. Plus, X-23 also makes a reappearance. The main Logan is plucked out of his timeline and teams up with a fellow mutant to get out of the multiverse dilemma. So, Bob, which live-action Wolverine look is your favorite? Let us know down below.
I mean, I'm still kind of partial for this one since he was the first live-action Wolverine I saw before Hugh Jackman went on this trip wearing different suits and clothes. But this was my new favorite now since Hugh Jackman got into the iconic Wolverine costume finally, after how many years of waiting. But yeah, let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite live-action Wolverine. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the evolution of Wolverine by Taylor Animated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more reactions from his channel. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Core channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor. I said that's a wrap, and that's day, y'all.